All right, so look, chicken. I told y'all before. I mean, I done told you about 5 million different times. It's on the sun, right? We pull out the sun. We about bringing out the sun. The ones who don't want to see the sun, who like it cold, you know what I'm saying? We could say Chris Bird over there, you know what I'm saying? That's why they in these Eskimo outfits and shit. They want to be Eskimos. Nobody say Nas, you know what I mean? Because they like to gaslight you. And I just heard they just killed someone like that not too long ago. They gaslighted him. I mean, they hit him with some nitrogen and they killed him. Now check in. They say it's about astrology. They say the ones who don't know what's going on are the dumb ones, because they are about finding the future in the past. Now, a lot of these people don't know about astrology or astronomy or the signs of the stars, which they say the stars are the lords. Now, I'm going to tell you this. People have the means and the technology and the tools to sit there and try to view you because you are a star. Because they want to view you like the Hollywood stars, right? Characters. Now, you could say it's on a boomerang because these fools do the same thing and they try to play like they ain't into that. Now, listen, like Andre Ward, right? It's a boxing thing, right? They want to sit here and tell your story. They want to give your history. But then they say it's a mystery. Hence, you got the sign on the vehicle that shows you fool and unfool. I'm going to tell you again. You see the sign over there. It says fool. It's a circle. And then an unfool. And that's also meaning there's two polarities. Hence, you know what I'm saying? We got these veterans over here. Then we gotta talk about Russia. You know what I mean? The Federation, right? So you say fool and unfool, right? So you talking about what? If you're fool and unfool, because that's the party bus. We got a lot of old folks in here, you know what I'm saying? A lot of deceased people, you know what I'm saying? They want to revert back. They trying to reverse time. So they try to get to the behind you. Reverse polarity. They use different means to reverse things and go back in time. Hence, you don't say Uno. There's a reverse card in there too. You know what I'm saying? If you think I'm lying. So that means they're playing both sides of traffic, up and down, right? They want it to be rainy. They can't get no more ice, so they want to get rain, which they're going to be raining down fire in a minute on the oppositions. So listen, dealing with Uno, you got to reverse everything. And that deals with life and death, right? Going down the spine, going back up. Now, I'm going to tell you again, that deals with a portal too. Because once you reach the top, it deals with a portal, two sides. Now, look, when people are being spared and saved from their troubling times, they do certain things. And when they want to see in, right? Like, it's crazy that Sierra actually is cousins to Derek Jeter. See how they distract you with nonsense? Propaganda. That's to keep you from knowing what's going on. So they fill you with a lot of crosses. They fill you with a lot of crosses and then they gaslight you. Then, even though they already know your name, They'll try to play stupid like they don't know your name. So I must be one of the stars. Because at the end of the day, they was already saying my name and making sure they had it spewed out in many different places on purpose. Before I was even knowledgeable of what was going on, they already had it set up. But then they say, look to the wizards and the wise ones, the ones who are well calculated, because they know what's going on. The masters, the ones who sit back and smoke big what they say, big tuka. Now listen, these folks are so wise and so clever and so cunning. How can't you teach one to be able to follow the process to know what's going on? That means you're being one of the ones that want to make a slave out of someone. You're choosing someone who has the power, but he doesn't realize the power is in them, and you're trying to put the blinders on them to keep them as a slave. Troubling times. Yeah. Seeing as these people like to switch characters like clothes, you know what I'm saying? These individuals, they like to try to exchange their characters so they want to be on the other side looking like a clown. Now, I ain't gonna hit you with no poetry, and I'm not gonna hit you with too many theories or theorize anything, but I'm not a theologian, but I know I am a God. One of many gods, one of the chosen ones to be accepted as one. So I can't be denied that. If that's not the truth, then I'm not a son. And if I'm not a son, then I have no authority to even speak on any of these matters. Now, I told you, Set is a witty character. And since we are in the business of bringing forth new life and new growth and new energy, right? Hence, it's going to be some dough out there in the morning, some dough, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, di. I don't know. But they're going to be running around in a minute. And you know what I'm saying? It's hunters. So if we're in the season of being hunted or hunting, you know what I'm saying, like you got to set a trap, set something up. So, that season is coming to an end. So, they're going to be switching it up, but they always hunting. Somebody smells drastically like, ugh. Now look. Now I told y'all these characters love to try to snatch people's skins. It's like Fortnite, so I'm gonna go ahead and say that before it gets too far. They like to snatch skins. So that means you have a mimic. When you have mimics in the presence, they do certain things so they're in the room to show a certain act or a scene. Hence, you gotta keep your visor on because they be trying to tunnel vision. Hence the sub, I told y'all this is an arena. It's a battle going on. And in an arena, they did reenactments. They were actors, but they were live actors. So we had live TV before there was even live TV. You had live events before there were live events. I told y'all they got to bring back the cast like the real world. They bring these characters back over and over until they get everything out of them. Now look, didn't I tell you we got a reoccurring event of showing these? Now I'm gonna ask you again because homie had to leave out right when the Silverado slid through. Right now I'm gonna show you the whip. Now I'm gonna ask y'all again. Why is it that I'm always around when there's an abundance of Silverados? Now why is it that he's right in front of this bus, right on time? Just coincidentally, a Silverado had to go by with a white bus going the other way. Pioneer at this very moment. Now, we were seeing these Pioneer vehicles a lot when that Dreadhead girl was in. Did I say there goes a veteran dude right there? All right. So Dreadhead girl was over there. She was sitting in the room. Every time that Pioneer vehicle shows up, she's over there. Now, before that, I told y'all seen in my videos previous before this, that wasn't happening. Now, before I showed up in this town, that wasn't happening. Now you're gonna say that's a cross because you know what I'm saying. That's just minus the two X's that's going into the T. So it's an actual cross. It's like that. It's an X, two X's over each other. Tetrahedron, and it's also a ram. So you know it's going up. It's on the crown, right? Now, there goes the star. So you know it's on man, you know what I'm saying, Jack, or you could say it's on the water. We could deal with Neptune. I already told you there's a ram gonna slide through. So it's dealing with the stars. It's dealing with lights, angles. Because the stars are here. The lords are here. The planets are here. You gotta understand what the hell going on. It's about controlling somebody's body. Manipulation. 22, right? Subconscious, right? Subconsciously, you know what I'm saying? So it's got to be a triangle. So somebody's got to go across, somebody to form a triangle, you know what I'm saying? You got to watch the pattern. Then you say 3, 6, 9. To form a triangle, you have to send somebody across and you watch the pattern. Look at the clock. It's on 3 and the 6 across from the 9. That makes a triangle also. I don't have to look at the time and tell you what's going on. There goes one headlighter. Light's blown out. And it says free. Freak out. What does that mean? All right. So we have the reader in here because, you know what I'm saying, everybody has a lot of free time in here. So that means somebody's not doing their job because they got a lot of free time on their hands right now, right? So nobody's moving around and doing their job. So being as doing your job deals with Saturn also, but that also deals with being like a slave. So I mean, I don't want to dive too deep into about Job and all the whales and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Now listen, seeing as we got the frequency waves, there goes state troopers. I mean, they just said somebody died the other day too. I mean, I guess that was on point because that was the subject too. So we ain't talk about that. They said one of them had a funeral. Remember? So seeing as we seen the orange and red, you know what I'm saying? I guess we're in the right place because we revved up. Now, seeing as we're across from the 3, you know something ain't in alignment because it shouldn't be lined up like this. Now, I told y'all again, how would somebody know my name and speak it out loud unless you looking for me? And then you say, well, you're telling somebody who you are by identify. But I say the characters already in the room know who I am. I don't have to say nothing because you don't know my name. If you don't know my name, you wouldn't even say that out loud. I told y'all, we don't have to say anything about any characters from any movies because you can tell from all the movies that the people know who they are. Because every time they encounter someone new, they already know who they are or they know their origin. And somebody's thinking about a particular movie right now, but we ain't gonna say that guy because he has something going on right now. So, you know, the people they try to pick always has something negative to go with it. So when they look for some dirt on somebody or some BS, they try to look for something that's dealing with negativity. And they already said Lincoln, because, you know what I'm saying, the Lincoln deals with what? The Continental, because somebody was thinking about Wick, and then somebody's over there that's named the same thing. Hence, you got the Bronco over there, which you know that deals with death. Bam, bam, bam. Right? But we not talking about Juice, though. Juice said he was white. Pale. Behold the pale horse. They said Christ will be coming back on a pale horse. My bad. They said the light will come back on a. I don't know. But they say pale means black. I mean, you tell me what is what. Cause they said pale is black, black is pale. Pale mean hot. Are we in hell? I don't know, man. Swell. I say, oh well. And there goes another Lincoln over there. I said coincidentally, in a pattern of threes. Didn't I tell you? And then you'll say that also deals with who? Now, I'm not in here playing duck, duck, goose. You know what I'm saying? Because the ugly duckling eventually became the swan. So, I mean, he realized that, I don't remember how the story goes. But the point of the matter is, it realized that it was a swan. It was around things that was trying to trick me. Like I seen a lion nurturing it's not a doe. It's I want to say a gazelle, a baby gazelle. Now, a female lion nurtured a baby gazelle. Now, she could have feasted upon it, but they said the lion also lays with the lamb. So I'm curious to know, why didn't the lion kill the baby lamb? The gazelle. Now, we not in part of Brady Bunch now. We don't need to go that route. So, I mean, if you can think about it, anybody can be nurturing, right? Anybody can be caring enough to guide the youth. But when you're being a wicked little monster, you just gonna feast anyway, because you know what I'm saying, you can say Scar, but we ain't gotta go that route. Scar didn't care. He hung with the savages to usurp authority. But I don't know what I'm talking about. I mean, they say I'm an idiot. That's what they call me. They say I'm stupid. I don't know what's going on. So, and there goes that. I mean, I guess it's time for somebody to start walking around and doing something, because I mean, they got that vehicle again. I mean, they ain't in any position. Oh man, I guess let me check this side. I mean, we gotta check our eyes. We on the 6. You know what I mean? Let me get to this side. Cross it back. All right, then we gotta look up. We gotta bring it up, because it's about time to bring it up. You know, we going up. All right, so listen, since it's on red, right? It's on maroon. So that's magnetism. I mean, no. It's dealing with metals and stuff. You know what I'm saying? It gets complicated. Oh snap! What is this bus for? I mean, is this for old people? I mean, I don't know. I think it's for old people. Pioneer. I mean, you gotta be an original person. I don't know. But seeing we dealing with metal, right? Magnesium. I think it's magnesium. Is it magnesium? So I think something's gonna get blown up. Just be aware. We got some vets over there. I don't know. Just be aware. It might be dealing with some magnesium. I don't know. Now listen, we're dealing with magnesium. We also gotta have a lemon over here in a minute too. So I mean, it's gotta be something with dealing with lemon. You know what I mean? Get some other stuff over here, man. You know what I mean? Now, if I'm wrong, because, you know what I'm saying, I said somebody gonna get blown up, because, like, Abe Lincoln got his head blown up, you know what I mean? If you see me go, pow, you know what I mean? Taco Meat got blown up. He got his top blown back. No cap, but they was in the museum. Then I said, there's gotta be a lemon over here. Come on, bro, I'm not no idiot. Hence the pun intended. Now, I could have dropped low because I already knew where they was going, right? And could have said, you know what I'm saying, the calf, or I could have said the cow, or you know what I'm saying, I know it's a horn beam, you know what I'm saying, or I could have said it's on that hologram, that frequency that's on the lens, you know what I'm saying. So I know a lot of folks don't know about rim fam, or you could say ball, bell, bing. But you know what it is. Now, if I failed, they said Christ failed. Because the other opposition of the sides, they said he failed because they got to kill him. That's what the devil was saying. You failed because I got you. I got you trapped. I got these people to wipe you out. I got these people to kill you. I don't know. Did I lose? If I failed, I mean, I thought the creator already knew my purpose. So, I mean, if this wasn't my purpose, then I guess I failed then. They said they come in threes, it's twice great. You know what I mean? Now, they say they got a lot of ghosts walk around here. You know what I'm saying? They walk through your energy waves. So if everybody's on the waveform of 9, you know what I'm saying, your energy form must be going in, out, and through, and it gets to the spark. Now that's called the breath of life. Now listen, seeing as we're all reeds and we are all beings in wheat, supposedly, or we're in the underworld, supposedly. I don't know. Either we are, we ain't. I don't know. But I know one thing. If we make it past the 9, we're going up, right? So if we make it to the 12, that's what? That's past the what? But if we make it to the 1, that means we went up to the right place. Because we're taking it all the way around and bringing it back to the crown. Now, you can take a zigzag paper and roll it up how you want it and smoke it how you want it. But at the end of the day, oh, hold on, pause, because we have a character on scene that's trying to align themselves and rearrange themselves into something else. And I told y'all, when you're dealing with the opposite side, you always get repeats of nonsense, right? People will try to use things to I already told y'all it was a ram show out there, but you have people that like to didn't I say repeats? H2, H3, thrice great. All right, so listen, you have people that like to use things to change their image to say they're one thing when they're not, and then you have other people that will help them do it. Thrice great, H3, H2. I'm surprised they ain't got no H1, but I mean H1N1. I don't know, man. Now we ain't even gonna look for that, cause we got plenty of soul, and we ain't James Brown, but I'm saying we got soul in this thing. Let me get off here.